She calls.
Get the cage ready.
It was a bluff.
When the pressure is sky high and the chips are on the line, folding feels safe. But the greatest players know when to trust their instincts. These are the moments where courage beats math, where reading your opponent is everything, and where one fearless decision can flip the game on its head. These are the hero calls that made history. Fearless bluff, flawless call. Our first hand takes us to the Hustler Casino live stream, where Nick Airball's fearless, high-risk style clashes with Stanley's sharp instincts. Both players are known for their loose and aggressive play, but when one man takes his bluff a step too far, it's bound to end in fireworks.
Airball is in the game for $950,000. Do the math and you realize he is down heaps. Stanley gonna call out of the button.
Good call.
William Thompson says, Chuck, how many drinks you in? Just 2 Guinness.
May the most handsome man win.
I have had many more degenerate St. Patrick days. This is very, very tame.
Tragedy.
And Guinness is like, again, it's like 4%. It's barely even, there's barely even alcohol in that thing.
$30 large.
Wow, Stanley really being put to the test here. Airball has nothing. He is drawing stone cold dead. But he has just bet 30,000 into 25. This is a play that certainly wasn't working 3 hours ago.
Oh. $160.
Wow. He bets 30 into 25 on the turn, and he bets 160 into 80 on the river.
I think I know what you have.
Can Stanley make this call? I mean, this is hard. 3-bet pot. Airball is fired. Is he really betting 160 into 80 on the river?
Don't forget, chicken live longer.
If Airball gets called here, he will be down $670,000.
I bluff all night. I have to have it one time. Mathematically speaking, and I know you're a math guy.
Again, Airball 3-bet pre. He bet 30,000 into 25,000 on the turn, and here he just bet 160 into 80. Stanley makes the call. Stanley just made the call. Oh my God, that is amazing. $405,000 pot. Stanley called 30,000 on the turn and then 160 on the river.
What's happening? How do they call with his hands?
Wow.
A hero call for the ages. Stanley makes the right move, calling Nick's massive bluff and sending him into a tailspin. Nick Airball can only sit in disbelief, realizing he's been completely outplayed. Stanley's incredible call is the kind of moment that defines great poker. High stakes, fearless decisions, and undeniable skill. It's no wonder they call him Airball. His failed bluff completely missed the mark. Tony G takes on Negreanu. Few poker clashes pack the perfect mix of bravado, pressure, and instinct like this one. Tony G locked horns with Daniel Negreanu in a hand that turned into a pure battle of wills. With only a thin line holding, Tony had to decide whether he was staring at strength or just smoke and mirrors.
Ace-8 for Tony. Calls. 9-8 for the loose cannon. Out.
I'm gonna raise you. Nothing crazy, just 2 more.
To 2,800.
I'm committed.
Tony calls.
Committed to the river, he's committed.
That phrase is just gonna stick with me for forever now.
Queen 10 deuce.
Daniel's open-ended.
I will have to check.
That and I've qualified. I qualified.
Committed and qualified.
I
Like those
Daniel bets.
2 lines Tony just put into the poker dictionary lingo.
Tony calls.
He's committed.
Well, he qualified.
He's got hot with ace high. The turn, 5 of clubs. Tony checks.
Daniel's bricked the turn, but he shows no sign of slowing down.
That's 7,500.
If Tony thinks his ace high may be good, he's right.
He calls.
He's qualified. Okay, not qualified enough yet to raise, right?
Not enough. I'm hoping to re-qualify.
The river, the 6 of clubs. Tony checks.
Another brick for Daniel. Here comes the third barrel.
11,000.
Daniel's really hoping that Tony hasn't qualified.
Qualified with a deuce or a 10?
Ace high.
I thought for sure it was a deuce.
I think Daniel's done a pretty good job of making this look like a value bet.
Easy money. There's so much in there. Take it.
Tony calls.
What if I'm on the show betting, I can't possibly have a pair. Ace is good. I have Jack 9. It's unreal how many times.
That's being committed to the game.
Tony G, man.
You're qualified, Tony, 100%.
Clearly qualified on that flop.
I never catch anything.
Brilliant.
So annoyed.
Negreanu unloaded barrels on every street, pushing chips forward with nothing but jack high and a straight draw. Each bet was designed to break Tony's resolve. But Tony G refused to blink. He dug in, trusted his read, and made the ace-high call that shattered Daniel's bluff. A fearless decision and a reminder of just how electrifying the right call can be. Lex versus Daniel. The big game, the spotlight fell on Daniel Negreanu facing off with none other than Lex Veldhuis, a former professional StarCraft player who successfully reinvented himself as one of poker's sharpest minds. Known for bringing the same razor-sharp instincts and fearless decision-making from esports to the felt, Lex wasn't about to back down, even from one of poker's greatest.
Doyle folds to get us going. King 8 suited for Lex. Raised to 1,400.
No surprise he's raising Russ's big blind.
Suited 1 gapper for Daniel in the small blind. He calls. Ace-8 for Russ. He's in.
I try not to lie about my hands on these TV games because you get caught.
Ace-6 jack, 2 hearts, top pair for the cannon. Daniel checks. Harlow checks.
Russ has given Lex a chance to fire at this.
He does, betting 2,700.
Lex's bet could easily just be a C bet, which it is, and Russ checks, so he looks pretty weak. 4 deuce should be an insta-fold, so it looks like Daniel's cooking something up here.
And he cooks up a raise to 7,200.
Russ is in a good spot. Daniel's juiced the pot for the guy with the best hand.
But he folds.
That's a ridiculous fold. Russ just doesn't have enough time or chips to fold there. Why call pre-flop if you're going to fold top pair?
If Russ doesn't end up turning a profit, he's going to regret that fold.
That's confusing.
Yeah, it's confusing to me.
Action back on Lex, who has just king high. Lex calls.
A stone float.
The turn would have given Russ trips.
Allow me. Blarg.
Daniel checks. And Lex checks. The river, the 9 of hearts.
Both these guys were up to the same thing, checking the turn so they can fire a bet on the river without it having to be too big.
There's that Veldhuisian stare.
Daniel's going to have first crack at it.
He bets 9,000.
This is a pretty good bet from Daniel. 9,000 makes it seem like he wants to get called. Looks like Lex might have to reconsider his float plans. Lex could very well fold this or follow through on the float maybe, but I don't see him calling.
He does call.
I will play the board. King higher? That's good. Nice call. Jeez. What the hell was that? That was sick. I had 4 high.
You missed his draw.
That is just a sick, sick call.
Lex locked in, analyzing every move, every piece of table talk, every detail that didn't quite add up. With nothing more than king high, he stared Daniel down and made the call of a lifetime. We searched far and wide to bring you the best hero calls in all of poker. Now it's your turn to help out. Like and subscribe to help us keep the cards and the content coming. Masters of the mind game. In this riveting hand, 2 of poker's finest, Patrick Antonius and Charlie Carroll, square off in an unforgettable showdown. Known for their razor-sharp instincts and unshakable focus, these 2 pros engage in a psychological battle for the ages. With millions at stake, it's not just about the cards, it's a test of wits, willpower, and the ability to outthink an equally formidable opponent.
Okay, I shall raise small to 80,000.
Really see Charlie Carroll mixing it up from a small blind. It's almost like he wants to make a statement about it. He raised 7 deuce suited earlier from the small as well.
Peeks over, taking a close look. He's got the talk game going. He's having fun. Patrick Peel here.
How many people do you think have ever made a correct decision against Patrick Antonius based on a live read?
It's low. It's super low.
Has to be pretty low.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, he's definitely played some live poker.
Gets the best of it. Bottom pair for Patrick and position. Very important there.
Charlie came to play today, mixing it up, got the suit on. Coming at one of the, as you mentioned, legends, old school, been around. Patrick Antonius. Charlie can't be older than, what, 26 or 5? I think he's a young guy. Probably watched Patrick growing up playing poker, and here he is just ripping in bluffs at the high stakes stream.
Yeah, definitely does a lot of cool things in content, also helping people and talking a lot of poker. Really respect that.
Yeah, I think he's done some bankroll challenges, and he definitely is engages poker community. It's a very interesting hand going here. Patrick's not a guy I'd want to just like be stone bluffing. He does pick up some equity here, but it's he does just kind of look like he knows what's going on at the live arena. And Krellick sort of waves the white flag here.
Does get a free card. And once Patrick checks here, he really kind of plays his hand face up, but that's fine, you know, you still have position. So I think in Charlie's mind, Patrick really has a 6 here, or maybe a weaker 9.
Yeah, this is wow. It does go all in.
I like that.
It's an insane. The fact that he's like he's dialed in. He's really thinking about it, and it would be an absurd call. Absurdly strong call. Yeah, this isn't like a 50-50. I mean, this is a complex bluff and spot. And they're deep as well. It's interesting. I mean, this is 117 entered, and they're down to. It's getting close to the money.
Yeah, 11 spots away.
From today so far, I don't think I've seen anyone use even 2-time banks. Like this is certainly not a usual thing. Everyone's played very fast, even pre-flop, flops, turns. There has been no tanking. This is far from a tank. This is a high-level hand. Oh, hello!
What a call!
Welcome.
Bueno.
Wow. Patrick Antonius.
That is a call.
It took you so long.
It took you so long. That's good.
Wow, what a call by Patrick Antonius. Full double up for him. 1.2 million now.
Antonius makes an astonishing hero call, cutting through Charlie's bluff like a knife through butter. Charlie, momentarily stunned, realizes he's been outplayed by a true master. It's not just a victory for Antonius, it's a lesson in the art of poker psychology. No pair, no problem. Back at the Hustler Casino Live, the spotlight shines on Nick Airball, always a magnet for chaos, and Rob, who's sitting behind a mountain of chips worth over $1 million. The two lock horns in a $260,000 pot, neither holding so much as a single pair. What follows is pure poker theater.
Well,
Alrighty. Let me get in here, guys. You're putting all your...
We miss you.
You missed me.
Got a nice pot brewing here. Ace high against king high. Can Airball follow through on the turn? Yes.
You hit the pair. And you think you are doing art. Actually, you are doing opposite. You made it so small. What? Just make it like 130.
Look at this.
Stand-up game.
Snap call with ace high.
I call 115,000 pre-flop with 7-6, and I'm not an artist.
Rob is in the zone tonight.
Yeah, a lot of artists. A lot of artists will 5-bet with 8 high. So not an artist.
All right, there, Picasso.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
Nick Airball emptying the clip.
Yeah, I'm thinking about shove on the river.
Shove gets it through.
Yeah, but I don't have any heart.
Either one.
No.
Heart here or heart here.
The turn call was impressive.
If I got heart there, I got heart there.
If I bet, what did I bet? 270 in the river?
I don't know.
If you jam and then I fold, you show the 8-4 of no heart.
Calling here would be next level.
I would put you in a different category of player afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Rob looks like he wants to.
Reasonable idea. Like I don't think people think you're a net. I don't think you're a net at all. I think you're a little more selective, but you
Airball with the airball.
But I would move you firmly into a new category if you just jammed in the million on the river.
That would stick to the hand category.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
But at least you had the blocker.
Most time that's a pump.
Don't believe he's giving anything away.
Yeah, it's a blocker, right?
Yeah.
How big did you bet that?
I think 270.
221.5. No thing compared to a pot.
2/3.
Yeah. Oh. So you could be just representing a flush, getting full 2 pair. So,
yeah.
Rob is close to calling.
I don't know how he knows. He just want to bet and make me fold. No, I'm saying you can just be.
I really did. What he's saying is correct. I just wanted to bet and make him fold.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
What do you do with queens there?
Queens there? I don't know.
So it would suck, right?
Can he pull the trigger?
Oh, nice.
Make the call of the night thus far.
How about you? What do you bet? 270. You think I'm gonna call the ace?
I think it would queens. I think black queens I fold and red queens or if I have the heart, then I just out. I might call. Call might be okay, yeah.
Running the hand back in his head.
I do some stuff.
How about if I have an ace?
Well, if you have an ace,
you punt.
You gotta just see what I got, I think.
There it is. What a call, Rob Young. Owned.
That's why Rob wasn't calling Airball any names. He's like, I just got ace high, slow down, you're a really nice guy.
Nick tries to bulldoze his way through, firing an $80,000 bet to seal the hand. But Rob digs deep and finds the call with nothing but ace high. It's a fearless display of instincts, and when the cards hit the muck, Nick is left stunned, his bluff exposed in dramatic and humiliating fashion. Bottom pair brilliance. Next, we turn to Maria Ho, Game of Gold champion, Poker Hall of Fame nominee, and one of poker's most respected voices. With over $5.5 million in live tournament earnings and countless deep runs, Maria's reputation is built on fearless plays and flawless instincts.
Maria's in as well, and Cindy's checks his option. Multi-way action.
It's only 4 ways.
We don't know what Sindis' second card is, but I bet he does, because he looked at it.
Well, we know he's in front right now with at least a pair of kings.
Nice to see him finally hit a flop.
Maria bets with a pair of sixes.
She's betting bottom pair, but it's as a bluff.
Oh, Cindy's folds.
Oh, what? No, don't do that.
Sarah has passed as well. Round to Theo, who's got... Yep. He calls. She checks. And Theo checks.
Theo will not be checking the river.
It's the Cage Street. A Jack on the river. Action on Maria. She checks to Mr. Jorgensen.
Theo's got no choice but to bet this, and remember, Theo wants to bet this.
There's the bluff card.
Someone is going into the cage.
250,000.
And there is the bluff.
This is such a tough call to make, but with Theo's rep, maybe she gets it done.
I call.
And a call.
See ya. Snapped off.
That's disgusting.
What a sick hero call by Maria Ho, proving once again she's a force to be reckoned with on the felt. It's the perfect storm of personality and skill. A reminder that while plenty of players bark, only a few can truly bite. Words and wagers. Tony G rarely needs an excuse to turn a hand into a spectacle, but this time, it's not just noise. The cards themselves set the stage for fireworks. With the pot swelling to over 1 million euros, the table braced for chaos.
22.
And
Give you a chance to get some refund. If you can get lucky. Just move all in.
Fold to Tony G.
Đây, ra dưới rồi.
They want to qualify. And probably do like a big all-in hand. This will be cool. The three of us like move all in with random hands.
So the very last hand, Tony G with top pair. Gonna fire out. Haxton's got middle pair and Bodzikowski bottom pair. So just one call from Haxton. He's gonna continue as well. He's got position. A complete blank. Tony G is reaching for a lot. Wow. It is going to call here a third pair. 270,000 euros in the middle. River card is the 8. Tony G is still value betting top pair, but 9 kicker. 120,000 euros.
You're gonna cover it.
I already counted.
What's crossing Bodzikowski's mind is that this is the very last hand, and maybe Tony G is trying to make a play to kind of rub it in his face after. And Tony G is completely silent. Nikita reaching for chips. Raises to 400,000. Wow, what a sick play.
Yeah.
Can Tony G make the call here of just top pair, no kicker?
Cool.
Wow, he snap calls pretty much. On the very last hand.
I'm the best! The best! Yes!
Tony unleashed his trademark theatrics, but behind the antics was a player making razor-sharp decisions in one of the biggest pots you'll ever see. Love him or hate him, Tony G knows how to turn poker into entertainment, and he's always ready to back up the talk with real bite. Ace-high authority. Maria Ho once again takes command of the spotlight, this time against the ever-dangerous Gus Hansen. Gus is infamous for his reckless aggression and unpredictable style, trying to push opponents out of pots by sheer force. But Maria isn't one to get steamrolled.
Okay, Gus never has a hand, ever.
Still get action. Thanks, Gus.
So Maria has ace-10. And she doesn't connect with the flop.
Checking.
I'd say we should check behind and just try to get to showdown, but then Gus is going to get all aggro, so maybe it's better just to try to win this now. Problem is he's never folding a better hand to 1-bet, but he could call with worse.
He calls Maria's bet. The turn card is an 8.
Check it.
Maria still only has ace high.
Still think we're fine, though. Maybe we don't want this pot getting any bigger.
She checks behind. A queen on the river. Oh, looks like Gus is going to bet. And of course, we don't know if this is a value bet or a bluff.
I think we got a call here. Gus would bet a lot of hands, and most of them are going to be more air than the planet Druidia.
Five seconds. She calls.
Get the cage ready.
It was a bluff.
Get in there.
This would be the best slow roll ever. He just turns over like a full house. Yeah, I have a jack and a 10.
That's not a straight, right? Okay.
With only ace high, she locks in and makes an astonishing call. It's gutsy, razor sharp, and it leaves Gus shaking his head in disbelief. For Maria, this isn't luck. It's the product of mastery and fearlessness. She shows the table if you want to bluff her, you'd better be ready to pay the price. Instincts of a champion. Daniel Negreanu has built his career on razor-sharp instincts, and this hand shows exactly why he's earned that reputation. Few players in history have trusted their gut and been right quite like Daniel.
And nobody wants to take on Daniel Negreanu here.
Action around to Magnus Persson, the Swede. He's in the big blind, and he decides that there's value enough to make the call, even with 10-8 offsuit.
Well, he does have 2 overcards, luckily for him.
They have both missed that. It's given a gut shot to Persson, but he won't like those spades.
And Daniel Negreanu's definitely going to make a continuation bet here.
It's legitimate for Magnus to put him on the ace. He did bet in early position, but
with a gut shot, it's worth a small call. Well, that may get Persson a free card here.
Daniel gave him an iffy look. He wants to see a river card. So nothing for nobody. And now Magnus bets. Time for Daniel to put his thinking cap on.
Daniel's got a tough call here. You know, he represented the ace, but now, because he checked the turn, it looks as if Persson might have that ace. Tough position for Daniel Negreanu.
Weird. Something doesn't feel right. I don't know.
Magnus trying to look as relaxed as possible, like he's definitely winning this hand.
Daniel Negreanu does know that the story doesn't make sense.
Rule that out. I'm so suspicious, to tell you the truth.
And if Daniel is suspicious, that means he's definitely considering a call here. Wouldn't be surprised at all, one of the great readers in poker, if he made this call. And he does. Correctly so.
Yeah, same idea. It was an all or nothing call. All right, thank you.
Good one.
Thank you.
Daniel Negreanu knew he was either up against a monster or a complete bluff.
Faced with the ultimate test, Daniel puts both his chips and reputation on the line. And when his read proves correct, it's not just about winning the pot, it's another reminder of why he's considered one of the most brilliant minds in poker. If you want to keep up with the wildest suckouts, brutal coolers, and jaw-dropping poker hands, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.